Oh yeah, now we're talking.
They look very impressive. They look really delicious.
They look fantastic, but did you run out of pastry to put on the top?
No, that is deliberate. It's a nice fruity concoction with some rum, our Peach Melba galettes.
Is that a pastry without sleeves?
Yes, it is.
Right, fine.
That's a gilet!
Right, let's go.
It's awesome, and it begins with a ginger spiked pastry. You need to rub your cold butter into the flour that's already got a pinch of salt and the ground ginger in it. Top tip, when you're rubbing butter into flour, make sure you only use your fingertips because your palms are too hot, and you want cold hands. So if you run your hands under cold water for a while, even easier. When you have a rough breadcrumb-like consistency, go in with water a little bit at a time, and it's better again if that's cold. You've got about 60 to 80 millilitres of water, just enough
It's
until
very sticky.
it comes together. And you're not looking to knead it, you just want one lump of dough. Then take your pastry, and before that butter gets any softer, you want to chill it in the fridge for about half an hour or so.
Now it's time for our filling. We're going for a classic here. Peach and raspberry.
Otherwise known as kind of the Peach Melba concoction. Take your peaches, de-stone them and cut them into slices. The neater the better. And our raspberries we can place in the same bowl along with a dash of vanilla and some rum.
Thank you.
That's our twist. Take your rested and chilled pastry and on a floured surface, roll it out so it's nice and thin. It's a beautiful flaky pastry because of all that butter, so roll it as thin as you dare on a floured surface and then cut out circles a little bit bigger than the final size of the galette you want.
Now nobody likes a soggy bottom, and to avoid this, here's a little tip. If you use equal parts of sugar and flour, sprinkle it onto the bottom of your pastry, then it soaks up all the juices and avoids the pastry going too soggy. At this point, if you have a pastry chef handy, invite them into the kitchen because they're better than Ben.
The great thing about a galette is one, it's open top, so you want to make it look good now, but two, it's a free-form pastry, so the edges should then look quite rustic, so you get the best of both worlds. Brush around the outside of your pastry with beaten egg, and then basically fold and crimp over, and this can be a little rustic. More egg wash on the outside, and for the added crispness, a little bit of sugar. Because you've got that amazing sugar and flour mix in the bottom, a little bit of rum. Finish with a couple of dots of butter, and transfer it onto a lined baking tray. That's what you want, except you want 4 of them.
Now these look amazing because they're inspired by this photo that's uploaded to Sorted Food. That was actually uploaded by this face.
All you need to do is place them into an oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 35 minutes until they are beautifully golden all over. Once your galettes have baked, allow them to cool on a wire rack, and an extra finishing touch, all the leftover rum and raspberry juice from your bowl reduce down to a syrup and dribble over the top. But there it is, Peach Melba galette.
Sorted.
Sorted. Look at that.
Wow, man, these are great.
Boys.
You're right, no soggy bottom.
We've got an anti-sog method going on here. Works.
Is sog a word?
And if you want to scoff your way through other pastries we've done, check on the eye out there. There's loads of them.